Welcome back to Tales of Yavard. We are a Mythcraft TTRPG podcast, and this is our first campaign, The Sea's Tale. I am Corey Griffin, and I am our Mythcrafter. With me today, I have Jesse.
Hey, I'm Jesse, and I'm playing Cheryl King and Zepha Windwalker.
Kobe.
Hey, it's Kobe playing Les She-Hunt and Smith Westwood.
Adam.
Hi, I'm Adam, and I'm playing Goron Stormclaw and Duggan Lafayette.
And last but not least, Joey.
What's going on, guys? I'm playing Yusuri Urkulni and Larissa Mordai. On the last time of Tales of Yavard, the crew finished their business, met with Luna, took out a couple more individuals who just couldn't let well be enough, and then finally made it back to the ship. Stay tuned to find out what happens now.
And time will move forward because the crew that went after Mason definitely finished their business a bit faster than the crew that went after the prison.
You mean waiting in that closet took a lot of time?
No, I think it was more waiting in the alley.
Probably.
There's only 10 minutes in the closet. And then you all came out of the closet. We focus in as Shiro, Lesh, Larissa, and Goron are making their way through town. I'm assuming you guys are heading back to the ship. I believe that was the plan.
I think so. Is that
Yep.
closer to everybody else?
Sounds right.
Yeah,
All right. What I would like from each of you is to give me a d6 roll, and if any two people get the same d6 roll, re-roll it.
Don't
I'm
like
going last.
I got a 5.
I got a 1.
Kobe. Okay, so who re-rolls it?
I will.
you.
Both of us?
Somebody
Yes.
reroll a 1.
I already rolled the 1.
Stop
Dude,
it!
Stop!
Double sixes.
Don't do it again.
Joey, waiting on your roll.
Yeah.
Now you and Kobe
No.
can re-roll.
No.
No, he
you get a
rolled
4.
already.
Oh no, because you got a 4.
1,
Okay.
4, 5.
Yeah, it's 1, 4, 5, and 6.
All right.
As you
I'm
all
happy to be bringing that average down.
I don't think that's this kind of gig.
as you all are making your way through town,
Walking fast, faces past, or home run.
Shiro, you would hear some murmurings between two older ladies. And it's just, did you hear? Philly was killed by some like shadowy cult people. They during the investigations, they found like 2 different paintings of 2 children that looked exactly like her. And it's just a small back and forth that you happen to overhear. Who was it that got the 4?
Who did get the 4? Was that me?
Kobe.
Kobe.
I got a 5.
Oh, okay.
Obi.
Lesh, you hear between 2 guardsmen as you're walking past them, probably with your head down, just a small interaction about how Caspa and Bona have officially declared war on each other.
Oh damn!
Um,
Did we do that?
No, I need to go home. I need to go home.
Goron, you hear a interaction between a Trollkin and a Hondu as you're walking by about apparently the armed Artith Republican of armed people have made an attempt at on killing long-armed Trimaster Combs. And Larissa, as you continue walking, you hear a small interaction talking about how there was an explosion on the docks of Dryfor, killing probably thousands of people.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
No, just some world things that are happening right now that you guys get to hear some rumors about.
Dryfor is the forest island, right?
Correct.
It was the Artithian one.
City. I'm sorry?
Ah, right.
My bad. My bad.
Right.
I did not mean to interrupt. It was the armed Artithian what?
Republic of Armed People. AARP.
Really?
The AARPGs are going to be pissed at us, dude. They're good people.
I would say that. Never mind, I'm not going to get into that. One person has a little bit more knowledge than the rest of you about the AARP.
Bit.
I said a little bit more.
Republic of People?
Of Armed People.
Armed People. Okay. So the Armed Artithian Republic of Armed People.
No, it would just be
ARAP.
Wait, if there's already
It's the Armed Artithian Republic of the People.
Right.
of the people. Yeah.
Of the people. Okay. Attempted to kill Tribe Master Chrome.
Yeah. Long Arm Trimaster Combs.
Can you spell his name?
Yeah. I'm gonna cheat.
Unlike Dogen, Goran pays attention to things. Dogen's notes have not changed in like 8 sessions.
I do not take notes because I can listen back.
You know what's even better about this? I would take an intellect check of some kind.
Oh, yeah, let's do
From
that
Dogen.
with Goran 0. Oh, from Dogen?
From Goron, sorry.
Goran. Hold on, please hold. I have nothing helpful. Brewing is not going to work, and nature's probably not going to be useful.
No.
Straight intelligence. What do I got?
That name is super familiar for you.
Yeah, but we're busy
Oh.
right now. I'll worry about it later. Chiro is currently almost dead.
Les needs to go home.
Realistically, Goron probably needs to go home too, but not right now.
Your home didn't declare war.
Your home didn't declare war either. It was just the two nations on either side of your home declared war.
Oh,
I mean-
that's better. Like that's so much better. We're storytellers in the middle. We're gonna die.
You're Sweden.
Nah. No, they're France. They're France during World War II.
Hey.
Ouch. Ouch.
A squad full of troubadours. Fuck out of here. We're gonna put up at least a fight. Don't prick the bushes. I hope. God, I hope.
Look,
Do at least some of them have a strength score?
Yes.
Look, at least your home didn't attempt to pull a coup. So
yeah. But they, in war they always burn the knowledge, and that's kind of our whole thing.
But yeah, so you guys will gain this information as you make your way through the city, making your way to the docks, and then eventually to the ship. Here's a question for the other group. It's been about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, about. All times are thinking it's now about 2:00 in the afternoon. Would you all have made him put the traps up? Disarm all the traps.
I think we had him do that.
he took them
I
down.
mean,
so that we
Zephyr
couldn't-
wouldn't.
He took them down so that people could walk up after somebody failed and got hit
Smith.
by one. Yeah.
Smith started burning alive in his armor and
because
Dogan had to pull it out of him because it's spiky.
Dogan
if Zephyr
refused.
had a vote, which I doubt he does, he would have him take down the ones that, are directly in the way, but leave some up just in case. In
Dogan
like
refused to
places
walk
that
up.
aren't directly gonna murder, friends.
I mean, traps cannot tell the difference between friends and enemies.
Exactly.
Okay.
Dogan
so
refused
we're
to
gonna-
go on that ship until all of the traps were gone. So
That's fair.
Very fair. But as the four of you, Shiro, Larissa, Goron, and Lesh, start making your way up the plank, you would hear what almost sounds like a cocking of a crossbow. And then, hey, who are you? Anyone that is on deck will see Matt with a crossbow with a red tipped bolt loaded, pointing at the gangplank. He can't quite see you all, he just hears you all start coming up.
right, and it's Goron, Lesh, Shiro, and Larissa right now. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. Matt, we are friends. It's Goran and Lesh. And some others.
I wait, Goron's back! Goron's back! Lesh is back!
I was about to say, where's my happy reunions? Frick, that was all about Goron. What about Les? I'm here. I'm back.
He spoke first.
Yeah, fair.
I am flattered.
You lucky I better rimming.
Guys, they're all back!
Is everybody else here? Who else is here, Matt?
Zephyr would have at the first call been like sprinting out to the thing. He's excited to see his friends.
I forget. Is somebody carrying Shiro, who is fairly well blown
Yusuri.
up?
I'm pretty sure Yusuri was.
No, Yusuri was with the other group. He went with
Oh
the
no, then
yeah.
it was. I think it was Larissa had one of her guys then, because none of us had strength.
The undead are carrying the Kleppen. Got it. That's going in the notes.
It was either them or it was Goran, I believe, because I think I could
Well,
have managed that much. Because
I
he's
know
just
he got some healing.
a little bit, not a lot.
Yeah, because I rolled for it because I used the talisman.
Right.
About how long was the walk to this point?
45 minutes?
Yeah, I feel like he would have hung about being carried long enough to catch his breath and then got up and started moving.
Okay.
Mechanically, I don't think a catch his breath would have done anything because he wasn't at 0 anymore, but still.
Nah, I get it. When it definitely, yeah, everyone hears this child yelling that Lesh and Goron are back. I heard Zephyr was coming up. Would anyone else be coming up from below deck?
You sure he would?
Matt would. Go ahead. As you all start walking up, Matt would run over to, I think, Tiboros is the biggest of the undead, correct?
I mean, technically, I think Grifton would be because he's in the plate mail.
Okay.
He would probably appear bigger.
So he runs up to Grifton and looks up and he's like, "You're really big. You have really shiny armor. You should let me play with that. Give me your armor. I can do things with that."
Where is Yusuri? Where is the manners on this kid? Yusuri, what are you teaching him? You have to ask nicely, Matt.
To be fair, Lesh, and I do not disagree that manners are important, but we have been gone for a while.
True. He's probably excited, and he's been here. Have you been here alone? How have what's been going on? We've been gone for so long. What has happened?
Well, The first day, everyone stayed on the ship for the most part, and then people started leaving, and now it's just me and the cook, and you all, of course.
So Bo's gone.
Yes. Maybe? Yes. Yes.
Shame. Oh, have you seen any cats on the ship?
I was supposed to let them on the ship.
Oh dear.
I've been hissing at them every time they try.
Goron turns around and walks back down the gangplank to go find the cats.
I'm gonna, as he does so, I'm
He'll be
gonna
back soon.
put a hand on his shoulder. Cat Whisper, do you a good luck and cast Intuition. Give you a D4 on your next skill check.
Oh dear. Don't think I have anything to bribe them with either.
I will take an awareness or intellect or whatever you plan on using to try and track down these cats.
Could I finagle animal handling?
Yeah.
Okay. Boop. 25.
Let me just give you. Let me just give you a little extra. 29.
Max out roll on that intuition.
Gotta find those cats, man. They did us solid.
I mean, it does not take you long to find the cats. It seems like they're just at the end of on the dock side of the pier that you're moored at.
Okay.
And they see you and they look up at you, their eyes big and doing the cat things.
Okay, I'm looking for the thing. Hold on.
One of them starts running around your leg, brushing up against you.
Yeah, I'll immediately kneel down and then use Commune with Beast. Or is it? Hold on. Apologies. I need to find the right one and make sure I'm using it properly. Yes, Commune with Beast to convey my apologies for the rude treatment they received at our ship and ask if they are still interested in joining.
You got rats?
Yes, I believe we do.
Definitely. The big raccoon-looking thing got a scary hiss on it.
Yes, he surprisingly capable for a small child.
Also, I watched him lay some ropes out that snagged someone up and then dipped them in the water and just held them upside down under the water. It was kind of scary.
Well, that is Usuri's purview, and I will let him know and hope he is equipped to handle children, because they seem to have taken a liking to him.
Does Matt have a body count? Oh God!
Anyway, if you will please join me.
That on a less tail.
Yes, I will.
And yeah, I'll take them back. I imagine at least one of them will probably ride on my shoulder or something, but we'll go back to the ship, and I will inform Matt to let them be. They are very useful and respected members of the crew, and they are not to be shot, trapped, stabbed, or
Dipped in the
otherwise
water.
harmed or inconvenienced in any way. Please and thank you.
No, if they're supposed to be here, I won't hurt them, but you guys didn't tell me they were supposed to be here.
That is fair, and that is my fault, and I apologize. And then I'll let them kind of do their own thing. I just want to make sure they were okay. Right, I need to go check on Gregory. I know, gotta do that.
While Goron is checking on all of his animal friends.
Hey, druid's got a druid.
Yeah, no, definitely. Is there any interactions going on with anyone else that's on the ship?
Lesh is having interaction with his hammock.
I mean, Zephyr's probably pestering Lesh, just wanting to hear his story and like what happened? Did you guys do the prison thing? What happened to the prison? Did you guys kill the guy?
Yes,
How'd it
Yes,
go?
yes. We killed the guy. We did good. We blew up. Shiro almost died. He wanted to blow himself up. I need. Let me lay down in my hammock. As I'm taking my notes, I will. I'll explain to you. Come.
Yeah,
I need to
definitely.
stop and see this cook. You said that we said the cook stayed. Yes. I need some grub. I'm starving.
Yeah, how long have we been here at this point? How long has the other crew been on the ship?
About an hour and a half.
About an hour
So
and a
you
half.
guys would have been able to recoup if that mattered for you.
Maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, he definitely would have already had food started. Like he would have talked to the cook about getting food started because that's like the first thing Zephyr would have done.
I think
Okay.
it might be smart for us all to get together, the ones who are here, because it seems like we are missing a head or two from what I can see. But figure out what's going on next. Quite a lot has gone down on our end. I can imagine on yours as well. So I think a gathering of all the stories is quite due for us.
Yes, definitely. We should all get together to tell our stories.
So I'm going to grab my hammock and retie it up near the table where we eat, because I'm laying down after today. But yes. You want to gather everybody? I will get that done and see if I can get everybody below deck.
All right, yeah, I'll do that. And he'll, scamper off. He's excited to have everybody together again. He's got way more energy than he should.
Yeah. Les is in a weird place right now. After the news he just got, is trying his best to not show the fucking pure panic in him.
Yeah, he's talking the entire time in his head. Don't panic, 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 don't panic. Also,
Okay.
I love every time Lesh is tired and describes what happened. Yeah, I don't know. We fought some people. Someone blew up. I'm tired.
Right.
He's a storyteller when he's in the mood.
If Matt went on about his business talking to other people and stopped talking to Grifton, then Larissa and friends would have just probably just found somewhere to sit.
Like being over at a friend's house for the first time, not really sure what to do, don't want to touch anything yet.
Yep, that's
Or was it sort of
exactly what it is.
Standing in the middle of the living room awkwardly, like,
Now, I will also say when Matt immediately starts asking Grifton questions, he just kind of turns and is full body facing towards Larissa, with a what do I do kind of body expression.
help,
I love it. I love it.
help.
He probably, because Lesh chastised him, would have stopped badgering Grifton and went about moving about the ship and moving ropes in a different direction. And somehow you all see he pulls like a bear trap off of the mast that was cleverly concealed, that also seemed to have a rope going through it. Like perhaps if someone tripped a wire and got stuck, it would have pulled them into the bear trap.
Does Matt want to play a game?
As long as he doesn't start rolling around the ship on a tricycle, I think we're okay.
I think we're fine until he gives hypocritical speeches about bad things other people have done.
Note to self: have Matt make a tricycle.
So I forget. Do we have Luna and Millie with us?
They are below deck, in Luna's room.
I believe they're sneezing.
Um,
Pretty sure they
Would
passed out, if I
Shiro,
remember correctly.
with having heard what Shiro heard on the way, would he recognize any familial resemblance between Matt and Philly?
Go
I
ahead
don't.
and give me that intellect check.
I don't
That's
believe
right.
he's seen. Yeah, he hasn't seen Millie yet because she's below deck. So let's see.
We stole them from the sewers and then killed their mother.
Oh.
Shiro has heard Millie though.
Don't put it like
You said
that.
intellect check.
Yes.
I don't
Worst
have
way to phrase
anything
it.
for that. So
It's like a reverse
Fif-
kidnapping.
15.
He looks like he could be Philly's son.
Okay.
Processing.
I forget. Does he did recognize the whatever she goes by now, right? Philly that's following Larissa.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Maeve
Yeah.
or Maeve. Maeve.
I don't know what he would do. I don't think he knows what to do with that information.
You want to be your mom?
Your mom's just a bunch of bones now. Want to see your mom, kid?
Family reunion necromancer style.
I think he's just gonna repress this because I don't think he knows what to do. And he hasn't seen Millie yet, and he just heard that there's two. I think he's just gonna hold it in for now.
You have heard Millie. You just horribly
Didn't
failed on
know,
that check.
has no idea how that ties in at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can't think of anything he's gonna do with that information.
Yeah.
That's-
Guys, please
This-
clip your mom's a pile of bones now. Please. Please, I need it.
I will clip it from you.
Hey, guess what? Your mom was a witch, and now she's dead. And she's right here. And no wonder you're so fucked up and killing people.
You got it from her.
Nature versus nurture, I guess.
Oh,
Still both. Your
God.
mom fed kids to a demon.
Oh, God. Oh, this is terrible. Spaz, you're a monster.
Okay.
I kind of wish I hadn't asked now, because he's. I think he's
You
gonna go
would-
find somewhere to sit away from everybody and just ponder this.
You would also see him being particularly happy with
Yeah.
surrounded by these people.
That is true.
You've noticed he was super excited when he heard it was Goron and Lesh.
Yeah.
You see him being relatively comfortable with the way he has trapped this ship itself. Yeah. A lot of things that you learn. Yeah. So Shiro goes and sits down.
And if he can, which I'm sure there's some kind of piece of scrap wood of some kind around the ship that he can grab, he's gonna start. I've thought about it a little bit. He's gonna start carving out a toy.
Okay.
You want some fucking lumber from Lesh's bag?
No.
Yeah, or just a piece of driftwood or something.
Remember, the lumber that is in Lesh's bag is in 200-pound increments.
Oh, God.
This is true.
Well, no, he's gonna whatever he does, he's gonna chop off a small block of it, and the goal is to carve something vaguely Philly shaped.
You start working on a raccoon, you don't get that far.
Yeah, like He's not going to try to make it look exactly like her. Just, something vaguely in the shape of her. Something that he thinks a young raccoon Kleppen would enjoy playing with. That has an affinity for traps.
It's a bomb doll.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't roll very high. I only got a 6 on the wood carving, which is abominably low, but it's just a work in progress. He'll probably spend the rest of the night working on it.
Yeah, it's just you have not made it very far. You've got a rough outline going. You ain't made it very far.
What's going through his head with this information as he's processing it is just like, this is a really fucked up situation and we can't really tell him what's going on, but we're gonna, he got a special spot in his heart for orphans, and this is just another orphan with another fucked up story, so he's gonna make him a toy.
Hey kid, I know your mom's dead and all, but I made you a toy. My what?
So where was Larissa at?
Just chilling, probably on the where everyone is gathering, basically.
So I know Zephyr was trying to gather everyone that was willing into the mess hall. Would Larissa have followed him down into there?
Yeah, probably. Like I said, wherever people are starting to gather.
At the town hall with torches and pitchforks.
Hey, that's where people are going.
My brain gets so fumbled at even the thought of trying to switch between voices. It's like, how do you do it?
See, I played it smart. Dogen is gone. He is away from the ship.
I wish I did the same.
I don't know. I decided after that random verbal masturbatory status that I had before that Shiro and Zephyr really don't ever need to talk together again.
They just casually nod at each other when they both enter a room. That's it.
It's like, yeah, we talked for a second. We know everything we need to know about each other.
That's right. Sure, what do you think about Zephyr? Yeah, he's fine.
Most lukewarm is how I feel about him.
Is he still here?
Oh yeah, he is here.
I think Smith would probably find Larissa. Excuse me. I think everybody would probably see Smith for the first time in just like normal leather armor, but he is bandaged up to like his wrist. And like pretty much has like a turtleneck on of bandages right now. And comes out. Well, hey now there, little lady. I'm happy to see you made it out.
Please do the Usuri voice. That would be so funny. Well, I thank you, but I'm not really interested.
So I'm assuming that Smith was just like came out of his room when people started gathering in the mess hall. Okay. So like if the moment that she hears his voice, she just runs and hugs him a lot tighter than he probably wants.
Oh, it's nice to see you. But could you do it a little lighter? Bandages are real fresh.
How did you manage to get this hurt? It's been less than 12 hours from the last time we saw each other.
I kind of wish Dogan was there now.
I mean, I was hurting the last time we saw each other too. There, and that
Yeah,
Parker, what Mason, right?
Yes.
yeah, Mason.
So,
Who cares? He's
Hey,
dead.
Mason. But and then Mason fellow and his compadres put up quite the fight. So I survived. Isn't that what you asked? Isn't that the only part that matters?
well, I am glad that you are alive.
Seems you were able to get your stuff done. I hope.
For the most part, I think we shouldn't have any issues out of the warden.
Well, happy to hear that, and it's a pleasure to see your face. So let's sit and get some food in us. I was waiting to eat. Didn't want to eat till I knew you were good. So I feel a bit of an appetite growing. Let's get some grub and hear how it all went down. And I think he would like ruffle her hair and then go take a seat. And we'll wait for her actually pull her seat out, wait for her to sit down, then take a seat.
Classic.
If you thought that she could blush, she'd be blushing right now. But, I don't think vampires blush.
I mean, you're only
Will,
half
you look
vampire.
paler in the cheek all of a sudden. How does that even work? Why is it paler right there?
No, but like, if Dogan had been there when she was like, "How did you manage to get that hurt?" Dogan would be like, "I heard that fucking question before."
Projecting.
No, that conversation. No, thank you. No, he's not there though. Oh,
He went with to get the treatment done, right?
he's gonna make
Speaking
sure her
of
hair.
Dogan and Kat, we are going to cut over to them. I don't necessarily have a map prepared for this. It's just going to be a thing. All right. So you and her make your way through city. You traverse the city. God damn it, you guys.
You saved it. You had it, and then you lost it.
I'm so happy I'm not editing this one.
Someone else lost.
We're all over the place tonight.
No
Hey, it's been like
shit.
a month for me. All right,
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
Yes, you make it to the temple. You make your way inside. You are eventually directed to a set of large double doors that, as you approach it, swing open. Like, you can't see anyone touch them, but they do just kind of swing open on their own.
The donations that cost.
Okay. I gotta double check the. Yeah. Okay. So this one would. All right. Standing at the kind of altar a little bit, surrounded by probably 8 or 9 other priests, stands this particularly regal-looking human female. She's got the long red hair that is done in a twin braid, and almost gleaming chainmail armor. On her hip, she does have a sword, but she also has. You would almost think it was tattooed, except as you look at it, it seems to move a little bit, of a tree just covering the left side of her face. As you look at the tattoo, it's almost like there's a breeze that makes the limbs of the tree move every time she moves. Yeah, that's what you would see as you walk in.
You should have brought the big one. Not the one with the anchor, the other one.
Most of the big ones seem to have anger problems.
Not anchor.
Oh,
Not the one with the anchor, the other one. The one that did the magic shit. Oh well. Excuse me!
As you speak up, they would all turn and look at you, and
Yeah,
the human would break away from the other priests. Which the other priests are a mixture of humans, trollkins, and klepins of all different shapes and sizes. And she would approach you and she'd be like, "Hello. I am Kovna Vale, the incarnate of Helios. How can we be of assistance?"
Hey, sorry to interrupt whatever y'all are doing, but my companion here needs a hand regrown.
Well, that is sad. I can definitely do that for you. As you know, the church does require the funds for the price of the...
I got your money, and he like grabs the pouch of gold that they gave him and like plops it into her hand.
All right, thank you. This will allow us to help another individual going through the same thing as your friend here.
Sure.
Now, this will take me quite some time. Is there anything else that we can do for you? It will be better for me to do this with you. What was your name? And she's like, I will take your friend here, Catelyn, and we will go rebuild her hand. Is there any other assistance that I might be able to help you with?
He'll think about it because like he's been kind of focused on that. I don't think he needs anything. No, I don't think so. Not to be impatient at all. I understand you're doing things that should not physically be possible. How long do you suspect this will take?
This will take roughly a day. Spell it takes
Right.
24 hours.
All right, that's fine. I think I can manage it.
If I could ask a favor from you,
Aye, sure.
if you could find me Mary Query Shar while
Bless you.
this is happening.
Right, is that a person?
Yes. They'll be rather identifiable when you look at them by the scale tattoo that will move on their face when you look at them.
Right. Is there a place they frequent? Do they have a home somewhere?
Well, we, herself and I, were supposed to be here, and she said I wanted to visit the town. This was a day and a half ago. I have not been able to find her since.
Ah, one of those trips. All right, I think I see what's going on.
So if you would be willing to do that, I would owe you a personal favor.
All right, yeah, I'll find your lady friend.
Thank you. And then she would escort Catelyn away from you into a small room. They would be joined by 2 more priests.
Yeah, before he walks, like before she gets taken away and stuff, he'll just turn to Catelyn and just say, "Hey, I'll be here tomorrow to get you."
Again, thank you for this.
Well, I couldn't leave you like that. So
Again, thank you.
hey.
Before she would follow.
I was say he'll try and like after she's gone, he'll try and like imagine what it would look like for them to regrow a hand, kind of shudder, and then head towards the front of the church. Yeah, I was just say looking for like guards or somebody posted up out front or like in the front.
Yeah, there are a few guards. They're not as well armored as Revna was, but they are there.
Ah, excuse me.
Yeah.
Were you two here about a day and a half ago?
Yeah.
Actually, all right. Looking for Mary Query? No, I'm not asking if you know where she is, but where did you see her going when she left the church?
Well, last I saw her, she was heading south, like she was going to the docks.
All right. Flashes to the ship and gangplank full of booby traps. All right. Thank you, gentlemen. And then he'll start walking that way.
Okay. I think at this point, I will cut back to the ship. As everyone has now kind of gathered together in the. Well, everyone sans Goron. Is gathering together in the galley.
I know Goron would have checked on Gregory.
Yeah. Gregory
And
is
then
fine.
grab
Apparently, Matt has been giving him double rations.
Amazing.
Of course he has.
Of course. He likes
That's why he's
trouble.
not floating. He's so fat now. we
Or he's-
know the secret. We just need to feed him until he becomes a dragon turtle. He'll never float
Or-
away.
Or he's low enough that he can move with his feet like normal. But yeah, he'll also grab the brewer's casket because he'll like see it on Gregory's back or whatever and be like, "Oh dear, this will be potent."
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord. How many hours has it been?
Okay, we determined it was how long was it? It was a lot. Because we did that before we left the last island. So how long has it been?
Yeah. So it's 3 days from the last island to this one.
Yep.
And
So that's
Oh.
24, 48, 96. No, 72.
and then it was 12 more hours. No, it was a day and 12 hours to the end of prison.
So 96, 108.
And then 3 days since the prison.
So 108 plus 72 is going to be 180 hours.
Okay. Now, because it's been so long, let's go over the brewing cast.
Let's do
Oh.
that.
I will say, does Smith see this going on?
Well, I don't know if Goron's made it back up yet.
I will say you did see Smith do some water to wine bullshit when we were at the prison camp. Just to let you know, you have seen him do shit with that. If you were gonna check the cask, you should do that.
So
Talk to him.
this is now 180 years old wine.
Vintage.
Because that's what you guys were making, correct? Was a wine of some kind.
Essentially, yeah.
So yeah, this is going to be 180-year-old wine made in like a
That
week.
sounds delicious.
Come on.
What was it made with again? Wasn't it like tangerines?
Yeah, it's tangerine wine.
Good shit.
Question about merriment.
Yes.
It's into another through the miraculous alchemy. You magically change any drinkable liquid within range into another drinkable liquid of your choice. Doing so removes all minor impurities from the liquid, making it take its absolute best. This does not remove poison. Could I do this just for the removes minor impurities part of it and make it taste its absolute best, but keep it be the tangerine wine?
Um.
Because I could just be the other liquid as tangerine wine I'm turning it into. But like,
Sorry, I should have done this research earlier.
I should have brought it up earlier, truthfully. I used it for the water to wine bit part, but I didn't think about this part of it.
Yeah. I don't think it has any impurities.
Okay.
Um.
That's fine with me. If it not, it was in case it did, or like that got some tang to it. Maybe we should have did it. Maybe be like, don't worry, Smith got that.
No, but you guys now have a cask of 200-year-old wine.
I found 2 more boxes of magic cards.
Okay. So this 200-year-old wine is going to be roughly 28% alcohol. But it is wine. It is tangerine wine.
Dilute it a little bit.
So you have a cask of wine. I'd like to know what you all would like to do with it. Is it staying in the brewery?
Well, first of all, we have to make sure it's
Come
you know,
on.
drinkable without immediately shutting your liver down.
It is without
we can
impurity.
test that with Smith if we want to. I mean, we could do it. Could we do that for that? Spaz?
Goron can also do some brewing stuff.
Yeah, I just have the merriment ritual, and I'm trying to figure out how I can use it for this stuff because I can remove all impurities from shit. So I guess we could use it like a tester strip.
But it
It's
doesn't
literally alchemy.
remove. But it doesn't remove poisons.
Oh,
Hey,
true.
Wait a minute.
Well, no. So like my thing is like toxins and poisons are roughly the same in their. Bless you. In their like usage and stuff like that. So I don't think it would remove toxins. Give me some brewing checks. Give me these in checks.
Can I give them
25.
intuition?
Yes, you may.
Pretty sure I have that. Hang on. Yeah.
You are tier 3?
Yes.
Okay, so that is
It's a 30.
a 30. With a 30, it is completely drinkable.
Okay.
It will not kill you upon consumption. Will not immediately shut down your liver. Prolonged usage and drinkage of wines of this caliber, though, might.
Right. So yeah, I'll convey that.
I mean,
Okay.
28% alcohol is not that bad.
For a wine,
I mean, you know.
You
it's
know.
roughly 2 times as much as you would get anywhere else.
Oh.
All right, it might be a little strong.
Maybe just a little.
I mean, I don't think it would take very much convincing to get Zephyr to try it.
Yeah, I mean, Smith's happy to be a test dummy as well. He's gonna try his little test strip and be like, "Ah, it worked," and not think about the fact that it might not work for poison because he doesn't. He just throw the shot back of it for trying it.
Okay. It is some of the best wine, Zephyr, and you said it was going to be Smith that tried it.
Yes.
Okay, it is some of the best wine either of you have ever tasted.
Yeah.
Sweet. It's probably some of the only wine Zephyr's ever tasted.
It also hits you like a
on the
truck.
ship.
I was gonna say, yeah. He takes it. Oh, that's pretty good. He's on the floor.
In his
Um,
mind, he's saying, "Oh, that's pretty good." In reality, he's saying,
You know, when he had fuel.
straight up.
I mean, like I said, it is a very good, very strong tangerine wine.
Oh, not sure what we'll do with this, but at least it was a successful test run. Any ideas, Lesh?
I mean, you know what I want to do with it, but I think we should bottle. I do you know how to bottle wine to keep it good? I know how to unbottle wine to keep it great, but I don't know the opposite. But I think I want to try to peddle it at least a little bit. You know, I do a little song and dance, and they buy our beautiful wines, and we make some side cash.
Can I use that 25 or that 30 for this, or should I roll again?
Yeah,
Perfectly happy either way.
for knowing how to bottle wine. Yeah, give me that brewing check. Give me another one. Yes, I'll take that intuition. I know is gonna get asked for.
It's Nate. Comes a 9.
And a 1.
It's
You understand it in theory. You've never done it before. Makes sense.
As unsurprising as this probably is for you, I am not much of a alcohol enjoyer, and so yes, I understand
You?
on paper how to bottle wine, but I'm not overly familiar with the practice.
I think with the powers combined of me unbottling tons of wine and you knowing how to bottle it, I think we might be able to get this done. And if not, we drink whatever it doesn't work. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
All
He
right.
like gives one to Zephyr, gives a little elbow to Zephyr, and then like looks at you, Siri, like, come on, nobody wants to back me up on the good wine. Just me? Smith? Well, I'll have to try some more of that wine anytime.
I will be honest with you, says Luna. I could use a large glass of that wine as well.
Yeah, he'll give her one.
That's what I like to hear. It's so good to see you, Luna. Truly, it is a pleasure to see that face.
Larissa's probably just gonna sit there and not partake.
Smith has the wine, but it's holding it like it's an old scotch, and it's like, yeah.
Luna pounds her glass.
Fair.
It's one of those type of nights. I mean, if that's what we're
Fair.
doing, join in.
Fair and
Les
deserved.
pounds his.
Now, I don't know about you all, but I feel like the dangers we've ran into the city are going to be much worse than any danger we could ever find in the sea.
No, that is no.
Goron thinks back to the megalodon we almost ran into. Hmm. With a few
know
notable
things.
exceptions, possibly.
I know things, and no.
Les knows things, and we are not going to even try to talk shit on how scary the ocean is. Respecting the ocean and the things inside of it is one of the most important things you can do in life itself. Do not fuck with the sea, but the sea wants to fuck with you.
What could possibly?
All right, I'm going to have to stop you.
I'm not going to. Nope. We're going to drink this wine because we do not need. No, we don't need Margot showing up and eating our ship in one bite. No, we don't need to deal with it.
What is no. What is you said Treg Marco?
Yes, Treg Margot. The God. Let me. It's been a long time since I've read that story. With one my grandpa told me to put some fear into my heart on before I went on my travels. It is. Let me get into the story, and then he like puts it down. He's like, the Tamago. It tells of a whale the size of an island. Its skin armored with volcanic rock and scarred with glowing crimson runes. Its eyes as pale as death, burned with the hunger of an ancient spirit long severed from the cycle of life. Tamago is no mere creature of flesh. It is a harbinger, bound to the abyss by an ancient curse, a pact forged in blood, desperation by a dying civilization that once ruled the seas. It is not a thing we are going to fuck with, and it is not something we are going to say that the sea is not dangerous. I would take this island 1,000 times over the depths of the sea.
Goron gives him a little clap.
That sounds like fun. Matt says.
Goron's gonna look around to try and find the equipment he thinks we would need to bottle some of the wine.
I think when Matt sounds like it sounds like fun. I would like to cast swift teleport and appear behind him and just scream super loud. Just scare him.
Boogity! Boogity!
He starts running around. But okay. You have any luck skills?
Me?
Yeah.
As Goron, no skills, but I do have straight luck.
Give me a straight luck.
Let's do it.
Because like I could see you all having bottles and stuff like that. It's like, but how many of them do you have?
That was
Can Shiro assist with scavenging?
I would take scavenging.
by all means. I got a 9.
I got a
Hey!
26.
Can Larissa help? Even though Larissa literally hasn't been helping?
Can Zephyr also help with intuition?
I think a
The
26 is
26.
good, y'all.
With a 26, you all, anyone that's helping can scavenge bottles that they find, maybe find some stoppers.
Somebody go check my room.
I
There's
do
probably
not
quite
know
a
the
few in
bottling
there.
process, y'all. So, like, if it's anything close to canning, you're also going to need like boiling hot water. You're going to want to make the bottles hot and then fill them up and then seal them in some way.
Oh.
And as the bottles cool, create suction. Okay, I say I don't know the bottling process, and I probably just explain it.
Yeah, so thank you, Google. Once it is stabilized, clear, and cooled, which I am going to assume we have achieved
Yeah.
via magical cask, then we fill it. Use a siphon or bottling filler. So I don't know how that bit works, but I imagine we find whatever equipment is equivalent.
Yeah. A funnel works too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Was literally just a funnel,
Did
funnel
I
and tube or
have-
whatever.
Lesh given engineering to make a super dope funnel that works real well.
Yeah, let me see it. It's a good funnel.
18.
Solid
It's a good
funnel.
funnel.
That's
Good
a 5 on the dice, by the way, for an 18. Just to let you know.
So yeah, it's
Nice.
it's all about really just filling it up carefully without a bunch of air bubbles, consistently, and then you cork it.
Okay. No need for that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're not like you don't need to like seal the like the whole thing because it's a glass bottle. So all you need to do is just get the cork in there, and those work as sealers, just by their nature.
Again, I know more things about canning than I do bottling, and cans are still glass things.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I guess.
For like the jars, the mason jars and
Yeah,
everything.
So yeah, we'll bottle. So I don't know how much you want to how you want to do that.
I mean, we found all the materials we need. We have a good funnel. I mean, I feel like we're good to just bottle up that entire cask.
Hell yeah.
Um,
So
Well, the biggest bottle we have, Lesh, as soon as it gets bottled, slaps a label on it. God, what would the label be? Fuck. We don't have a team name. Really. Whatever our team name is, he slaps the label on it and puts it on the counter.
Bounty's Fortune Tangerine Wine.
I don't know what oh yeah, I guess Bounty's Fortune. Yeah, that's the ship name. I guess that's us too.
That sounds
Yeah.
high class.
Mhm.
That sounds
Mhm.
classy.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Stormclaw Brewery. Tangerine wine.
No, the Stormclaw Brewery. I like that. Stormclaw Brewery should be our trademark.
That sounds like a blue collar wine right there.
Right. Sure. Just like Goran, I don't drink, so
So you guys now have 300 bottles of fine wine.
Ooh,
damn.
That's how many 750 milliliter go into a small cask. Roughly 300 bottles.
Damn. Okay.
Okay, so we're
Hell
making
yeah.
a couple bottles for ourselves.
That's
Let's have a
that's
little
a
stash of
fortune.
bottles.
I was thinking we'd get like 6 out of that little
I
cask.
100% was like,
Hold on. Because it's not a big thing. It's a small barrel. So I don't know how
Adam.
big a small barrel is.
Shush. Just let it happen.
It's also magical.
That's true.
That's just it's magic.
Just a small oaken cask.
Yep.
Which, when I looked up how many bottles of wine do you get out of a small cask?
Yeah, a cask is a measurement in itself.
Yeah.
Right.
300?
Yes, 300.
God. Okay. Hey. I'll add it to the inventory.
Of, like I said, fine wine.
I would put like $2.95. Lesh got 5 bottles stashed away in the ship.
Got it.
2 that y'all know about.
Fine wine
Oh,
Uh,
damn.
bottles.
Yeah. I think someone
Um,
looked at the price of fine wine.
Yeah. That's 50 SC per bottle.
So about that bar that Duggan's gonna run.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Now,
We
granted,
need to
I
upgrade
think
our ship.
standard selling rules, we're not going to get, that price for
We're getting
it.
more. Are you kidding me? We're gonna get more.
If we are the dealer, I don't know if dealer's the right word here, but it's what I'm
Distributor?
going with.
Can we just turn into the Barate? We're just gonna be the Barate from fucking One Piece. It's just straight up a bar. We're a bar ship going from island to island. This is how we're gonna make our fortune.
You're not big enough to be the
We
Baratier.
sell one stock.
Yet.
We sell, okay, and then we're upgrading, baby.
Even the dessert ship was like 4 times the size of the Bounty's fortune.
That is very true.
And we're going to use the profits from this to buy 8 more of those casks.
We're just gonna buy the Windwalkers.
Goron's
Anyway.
going to have a small orchard of tangerine trees on
Well,
the
so
ship.
like, yeah, he wasn't really expecting that. So like, we get done, and Goron's like, "This was, more than I was expecting this to lead to."
I mean, I'm not going to complain in the slightest, but yeah, I don't think I really did the math when we got the barrel. This is wow. We're gonna be fucking rich.
Assumed there would be some reduction in volume by the time it was finished.
I
And
guess
that did
that's
not
just
happen.
magic. when you just do it by magic, I guess it's just magic. This is great. I want a full campaign ship. This is just we're making money now. What do you mean? This is the best thing I've ever seen.
Well, life after quest, baby.
Let's go.
Okay, but yeah. So once all of that nonsense is done, we'll have to put this in the hold somewhere for the time being until we can decide what to actually do with it. But there was an important reason we were all here. Is that correct? Do we have an idea for our next steps forward? Additionally, where is Luna's cousin?
That is a very good question.
Has anybody seen him?
Matt,
Yeah.
do you remember the gentleman we lit on the ship shortly before we left that was rude to Luna?
Yes. When his friends went to leave, like as they were getting their ship ready to head out, he got on their ship and left.
All right, glad that was.
I want to say that was like the second day. Yeah, the second day after you guys disappeared.
Should we be concerned about him moving forward? He'll sort of direct that at Luna.
You all were kind enough to him. You shouldn't take offense to be given room and board.
Yes, but he's an ass.
He is. I am not going to deny that. And as long as we don't go to like Hyperion, I think we'll be fine. Because like his father runs the armada that protects Hyperion, so
I see. Well, then I suppose we should just hope we don't have to deal with them.
yeah, why would we ever go to Hyperion? It's not even under the family's control.
Well then, ignoring Hyperion, what is our next step? believe we still have business here, correct? The Windwalker ship moored at the dock still?
We do have some loose ends to tie up still. We need to have a conversation with the mayor-elect, mayor stand-in. We should probably go back and have a conversation with the Gretchlings.
Hmm.
And
is
then we may or may not end up needing to deal with the Windwalkers. Perhaps we do, perhaps we don't.
Right then.
I agree. We definitely need to stick around and make sure that the vacuum of power here doesn't become a chaotic mess. I mean, right now it could be anarchy.
Anarchy?
No, Matt. No.
Should I lay my traps again? Took me like 2 hours to take them all down.
I think we're fine for the moment, Matt. I think we're all right at the moment for those.
Okay. Millie looks over at Matt and is like, 2 hours? That's... How many traps did you have? Matt just smiles at Millie and just says, all of them. You'd be surprised what all you can make traps out of on a ship.
How many traps? Enough.
There was never enough. I wanted more. No such thing as enough traps.
There was traps, you say? I would love to see what you are working on.
Oh dear.
Usuri made me clean up his bed.
There was no place to even sit on it. It was just covered in things. So many different things.
Also, ignore the stain. I did what I could.
What?
Oh, Matt, speaking of which, I was informed that one of your traps captured someone and held them underwater.
Yes.
For how long?
Until I released the knot.
And what happened to the person when you released the knot?
He swam away.
Okay.
Did he swim
right.
away or did he swim straight down?
He swam away. Are
he
you guys
moved.
trying to figure out if I killed someone? Is that what you're trying to infer?
I'm very concerned that you murdered a person.
It's not murder, it's self-defense.
All right, I'm worried that somebody died.
More than one.
Oh,
How do you think I perfected the arrows or the bolts?
Jesus.
When
This
when
is
the people that are not nice find out that there's just a kid and an albino on a ship, they try to take the ship.
I cannot argue with that logic as much as I desperately wish I could.
this is a burden that should never have.
Smith is, Lesh is fully out of his chair backward, laughing his ass off. And Smith is fully just trying to cover his hand to his mouth and trying to be silent as possible, snickering at
Right.
this.
This is more burden than one your age should ever have had to deal with, but you protected your place.
I warned them. It's their fault. I told them don't come forward. Just like I did. Well, you all were able to walk on just fine. I told the other group, if you keep coming forward, I will shoot you. And they didn't come forward. They didn't get hit by the traps. Also, you should see what the bolts do. You should let me shoot something. What if I just shoot the wall?
Not indoors. Not indoors, Matt. No.
Dang it. With this fun time having happened, we're gonna cut over to Dogan going through the city.
Okay.
What are you looking to do? How are you going
So-
about this?
He's trying to find this lady because the sooner he's done with this, the sooner he can stop doing things for other people and like take a minute. But you know, they're regrowing Catlin's hands, so like he feels like he should help them out. So the one guard said south towards the docks. So he's going to start heading to the docks. And he's going to ask around, not like a lot, but just a couple of people, if they have seen a lady with the tattoo of a scale around here about a day and a half ago. And he's going to internally hope that nobody says she went to their ship.
Okay. As you start asking around, you are directed to the timid bunny.
Okay. Token been here before.
I actually think it was established that yes, you had.
Yes,
Yeah, I
you
think
have.
so. Couple
Because there's a
times.
fighting head underneath it.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
He'll pause at the door. Oh boy. Better not be fucking in the pit, man. And then he'll go in.
Okay. As you go in, you would take notice of you would take notice of sorry, I gotta find my names for this.
Names listed here.
God, how long ago was our first interaction with the timid bunny? IRL.
Months. Like
A year.
maybe. We've been here for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, we've done a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So there are 3 things that you take note of very frequently, like very easily when you come in.
Okay.
1, it is almost deserted in the timid bunny. 2, most of the owner's family that normally runs the timid bunny does not seem to be in at the moment. And 3, you do see Tamori, who is the oldest daughter of this establishment.
Okay.
As you walk in.
Okay.
And she will say, "Hi, hello, how you doing? Been a while. You haven't been around lately."
Well, that took a second to get ready, huh? I'm looking for someone.
Oh, are you? What are you looking for? Anything I can do to help?
Possibly.
Are you wanting to go back in the pits? I love it when you're in the pits. I make a lot of money when you're in the pits.
Not if I don't have to.
Come on.
I gotta help someone first. Then we'll see.
No, you want to be in the pits.
I really fucking don't. I'm looking for a lady. He also is like unsure. Tattoo of a scale on her face, I think.
She nods a few times, and she's like, "Oh, Mary Query?
Aye, that's the one.
Yeah. She was here until this morning, and then she kind of followed the crew when they left."
Like she was jovial and the party was still going, or like she wanted to preach at them, or what kind of following?
So you remember when little Timmy tried to hide away on the ship
Aye.
before they left? That kind of follow.
Fuck.
And they left this morning.
Alright. Going in a big fucking circle, aren't I? Alright, well, I appreciate it. And I will hand her like I'm trying to think what the normal amount for a bribe would be. I'll hand her like 50 silver, I think.
Okay.
Thank you, little lady. If I have time, I will try to come back and at least get 1 or 2 rounds in.
Yes, I'm gonna double this, if not triple it. Like every time you're in the pit, I always make money.
Hey,
I try to tell them all, don't bet against Dogan. They just don't believe me. So you know what? I stopped telling them because it's just gonna make me money.
well, as long as your business is profiting.
I mean, you see what it's like.
Hey,
For the next 2 days, it'll be dead in here until everyone realizes that the crew left, and then we'll start getting our normal business again. But
that makes
it's the
sense.
reason my sisters are out at the moment.
Mm.
Finally get a day off.
Hey, must be nice.
Yeah. I like it when it's busy. I make more money that way.
True enough. How's your folks doing?
I ain't seen my dad in a while.
Shame.
Mom's taking it kind of hard. We haven't even been getting letters back like normal.
That's odd.
I mean,
Well, hopefully he turns up soon.
agreed.
Alright, I'm gonna follow this fucking trail further. You take care of yourself, and again, if I got time, I'll come by.
Oh, so like I said, the crew left this morning, right?
Yay.
You want to know where they're going, or you want to try and figure that out through someone else?
If you got that for me, please.
So they are going to be going to, they're going to Saga.
Alright. Well, hopefully they haven't left port yet.
I would not put money on that, and you know I like to bet.
Hey, neither would I. Well, thank you kindly. He'll, go back towards the docks.
All right. So I guess you're going toward the main dock A section looking for. Yeah, it's not
where
there.
they're going to be. Fuck.
And I think as you look at this empty space where you know the dock should be, where the maiden, was it the Maiden's Glory that was here? Yeah, it was the Maiden's Glory. Should have been, and seeing just an empty dock. I think that is where we're going to cut this episode.
Hey, thank you guys for listening to episode 57. We hope you enjoyed listening and love it starting over. Got tongue tied. Hey, thank you guys for listening to episode 57. We hope you enjoyed listening. We'd love it if you let us know. Catch us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, Blue Sky, and possibly TikTok under Tales of Yvard podcast. Links to Linktree are in the episode description. If you really enjoyed the episode, give us a rating on whichever podcast you use. Tell your friends and spread the word. And catch us on Discord. We're always there to talk.